Bagacum, or rather the province of Germania Minor, is going to be in a spot of trouble. But I'm sure we can pacify them without too much issue. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So moving swiftly on then to the next location. The Dagger of Rome's turn for a bit of glory. Mimosas. Excuse me? Massalia? You're getting in my bloody way. Can we go round them? Oh, for God's sakes, Ornatius, Flavus, a man of your experience, getting halted. If they take this settlement before we do, then it's going to put a right bloody dampener on unifying this province under our banner. We need this for victory. Shooting hell. Right, Bibract. We can construct two buildings here. So we're going to go for Temple to assist with public order, and we're going to go for... We could go for a training field to get extra recruitment. We could go for a workshop for armour upgrades for the units that are produced here. Could go for auxiliary barracks to get some of the local troops. But why would we want to do that when Roman troops are so much more superior? Could even go for this. This assists with public order as well, and growth per turn. I'm going to go for workshop. Okay. That's fine.
Ready for battle.
So, what is the next settlement in this province? Cenabum. And then Namnetum, which is actually under the control of a faction over here, the Namnetes, who have a large garrison force here. So capturing this wouldn't be quite so straightforward, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, because right now all we are concerned with is crushing the Arverni into the dust. So just making sure there's no major armies, because if I move my troops out quickly, there's only a garrison of 3 here, so I don't want to stray too far and open myself up to a counterattack. So I'll just sit patiently for another couple of turns until we get the buildings converted and the garrison increased, and then we can move out. Right, trait gained, +2 zeal for this Livanius fella. We have the province under our control, and settlement has been captured. He's ready to level up. Legio Potestas. And what is he? He is a man of cunning by the looks of it. Keen, although he's brave. Keen is good, understands war. And he welcomes foreigners, which is nice of him. He has a Spartan wife. An executioner to assist with public order, which is very fitting right now. Navigator, authority of commander, warrior for zeal, or tactician. Let's go for a bit of cunning, bit of tactician, bit of tactical prowess. See how that fares. Okay. Okay. I think we're done. We can, of course, recruit some more of these units. People have been saying that you know, you can recruit dignitaries and champions to assist in your expansion effort. I know I can, but I need to brush up on what they can do. It's the one area of the game that I'm not au fait with as much as the other areas, and that's the use of the agents. Although Postuma Scapula has served me, you know, the poisoning prowler, she served me very well.
A token, perhaps a modest gift of coin, would have my people see you in a new light.
Not interested in a non-aggression pact if we don't pay. Seems to be the order of the day around here. These people think we could just throw money around like confetti. Well, we probably could, but that's not the case. Only on our own terms do we throw money around like confetti. Rebellion in Bagacum and a new political intrigue. Pacifus Berenius Saturnius has been promoted.
Ready for orders.
He is the defender of Carthage. He's been here for some time. He's actually knocking on a year. He's knocking on a bit. He's 56 and he's now a military tribune. That's nice. But we won't deny him the honour of that, I suppose. Well done, Sonny Jim. Right, moving on. We have more work to do. No rest for the wicked and all that. So, where is this rebellion and what are we going to do with it? I'm tempted to leave it a couple of turns because, as we know from the past, the longer we leave it, yes, they get more troops in their army, but public order is gained at a rate of +20 per turn, which is really handy. Anyway, in this province we have some building work to do. So what are we going to do here? Right, I'm going to have to start looking at some level 3 buildings now off camera when we end this particular session to see which of the provinces would benefit from upgrading the cities to level 3. But for now we focus on here. Now we do have... we're struggling with food as well, so let's get some farms built. A farm here would be nice. Let's see if we can get temple upgrade. This place is going to be kind of like a trade hub. Let's focus on public order. So a sacred grove for cultural influence and public order as well would be quite beneficial because we're quite low on the culture as well. So let's go for that one. And in this slot, it's a tough one. We could go for another temple. We could go for another food producing farm. I think with this amphitheatre, combined with this, combined with the fact that we have an army stationed here, I think public order is not going to be a massive issue. So we're going to, I think, go for another food producing settlement here for the moment. Yeah, seems good to me. Raiding, somebody's raiding in here. Who's raiding in here? Raid. Oh, it's the rebels, isn't it? So we take off the 20 for the raiding. 10, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yeah, I think we could take these down now and still end up in the green overall. I think we won't leave it another turn. I think we'll take them down now. Have they done Bunk? Which province is this? They've moved into Fleavem. Well, that's not our problem. So we'll stay here for now. It's not our problem at all. It's the land of the Rati, so let's see if they will deal with them. Okay, that's good. Moving on then. So, Bibrecht, one more turn and then the garrison here will be increased considerably with extra units from the Manipula Barracks and extra units from the Roman Colonia. And we can move this army on. But until then, the Dagger of Rome has some fun. Ooh, they have a slightly higher garrison. Not enough to concern me by any stretch of the imagination. Excellent job. It's looking like they're holding their troops up here, which could well be the last captured settlement that we take, and it could be an actual battle on the campaign map by the looks of it too. So they've got Burdigala. We've just taken Nemosus and Lemonnum. Yeah, so these two would form the Aquitania province. Cenabum is going to be in the hands of Legio Sanguine. Right, let's convert this. Dismantle. We can just straight convert this into a farm, and we can convert this as well. Okay. Let them replenish. Alright.
We hunger for battle.
We hunger for battle indeed.
Let them cower before Rome.
And another one bites the dust. We could have an auxiliary barracks here. Go on then. And dismantle that one. Okay. So swiftly and efficiently the war machine rolls on. The Arverni have 2 lands left. I bet they really are ruining the day. They crossed swords with the Massalians. But we've just got to be careful that we don't get too carried away. They do have some forces that can move about, so if they get behind our lines, there are some settlements that are a little bit vulnerable at the moment. Anyway, population surplus in Africa. British Confederation have been destroyed. What's happened there? Oh, the Caledonians seem to have swung across and taken these lands for their own. Ooh, so we're finally getting a single faction coming to power over in the British Isles. That will soon end when we go across and put them to the sword. All in good time, of course. Right, okay, carry on with the news. Some rebuildings have been constructed and we have now dropped below 20 on the food front. Not happy with that. The Arverni have now declared war on Massalia as well. Looks like Massalia are going to start getting us into a whole lot of trouble. We know about that. The enemy rebel army retreats. And we've captured 2 more settlements for the glory of Rome. Right, so where the hell are the Arverni and what are they doing? Can we see that on the faction screen? Who's this? The Arverni. It's a warlord or something, isn't it? It's an agent. Yeah, so the Arverni, they've declared war on Massalia as well, which you know what that's going to mean, don't you? It's probably going to mean that we're going to go to war next with these guys. So once we've captured all of this, or most of this, depending on who allies or who makes peace with us and who backstabs us, the next expansion is going to be heading down here. By the looks of it. Natural progression and all that. Right. What to do, what to do. Shall I do some building work now or shall I just wait till the end of the turn, do it off camera? I don't know. How long have we got? We've been going for about half an hour, it's fine. Right, Italia then. So, we're getting +5 per turn on the public order. All of these take away from public order, that takes away from food, and that takes away from food and public order. Neither of which we can spare. I think for the next few turns we're going to have to focus on getting our food reserves back up. You really, yeah, like -8 food as well, that's a really massive hit. So judging by that, we won't be building any level 3 buildings anytime soon. Right, okay. That's easy enough then. So farms at the ready. We could do with your assistance. Some more ports as well for some fishy things, fishy ports. Fishy ports and farms required. Delicatessens maybe as well. So I think this is going to be, once we have finished this...
Perhaps a modest gift of coin would have my people see you in a new light. A token.
Alrighty then. I'm not paying you for the privilege. Yeah, what was I saying? I was going to say this is, by the end of this session, I think this will be the quickest obliteration of a faction that that we've had in this campaign thus far. Quite a systematic and swift eradication. Ah, and just like that, we're up to 32 food with a few extra buildings. That's nice. We like that. Keep going that direction, and we can start upgrading some of our cities. Right, this guy is now fascinated by outsiders. Extra trade agreements as well. So that's 2 of our generals in this area that are giving us a buff to trade. 9,410 per turn. I like that. And some unhappy populace. Well, you can't please them all, can you? So how are we faring in here? Are the rebels back? Nope, the rebels are here, and they are raiding in the land of Fleevem, which is good because they're leaving us be. Or are they? You see, and although they're not specifically in our land, we are still getting malcontents leaving for the rebellion. So I really do think we should eradicate them before they get really big and cause trouble for our client states.